Hey guys, it's me again. It is Thursday, the 8th of October. I am gonna go ahead and make a video for volume, which is something that we're gonna learn about next week. I just want to go ahead and do that. This video is if you missed class or you want to go over the notes again and make sure you got them, or you just need some more explanation. It is here for you. All right. So we're gonna start off as always. Learning target today is I can calculate the volume of a 3D shape. We're gonna take these notes on the 13th. Today's not the 13th, but that's what I'm hoping to take it. And first thing I wanted to do was go through and define the term volume. And volume is the amount of space a 3D object takes up. So take a second, write all that down. If you need to, if I'm moving too fast, please just pause the video so you can get caught back up. Okay, don't even hesitate, just pause me. All right. I also wanted to note that volume can also be explained as the number of unit cubes that fit into the object. Unit. All right. So when I'm thinking about volume, I always think about how much space is inside. How much can I fit into the box? All right, or the shape. Now you can do volume of like triangular prisms and square pyramids. For us, for right now, we are only going to focus on rectangular prisms. Okay. Let's see here. So we're going to start out with just kind of writing, the formula, how you calculate it. This should be a review for a lot of you. So when we calculate the volume, it is just length times width. I was trying to write fancy and then I messed up. Times height. Here we go. So length times width times height. Okay. Now I am going to attempt to draw. I really wanted to draw like a unit cube one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull that off though. I think we're just gonna keep it simple here. All right, so if you have a three-dimensional shape like this, all right, let's see. When I think of length, I always think of like this part right here, okay? So you're multiplying this number, and then width is like how far back it goes. So I'm gonna use green. Width would be like this number right here. All right, and then height, let's go with orange. Is this number, okay? So you just multiply them together. Now in 6th grade, we do expect that you're able to use fractions when we're working on this. So it might be something like, 4.5 times 3 2/3. We will use some fractions as we move through the unit, okay? The other thing that's really important is sometimes people will use the term area of the base, all right? They'll say the area of the base times the height. And if they say that, that means they've already done the length times the width for you. All right. So if you ever hear like you take the area of the base times the height, it just means they've already done the first step for you. They've already done the length times the width. Okay. The other thing I want to bring to your attention is sometimes, and we'll practice this in class all together, but we'll give you an example and we'll tell you 2 of the sides and then the volume, and you have to figure out what the third side is. All right, let's do an example real quick. So I'm going to draw me sometimes you can do, the other way I've seen it done is you draw like two rectangles like this, hang on, and then you connect the corners, like this. All right, so if this was, let's say the length is 5, the width is 6. I'm just going to put units, 5 units, 6 units, and then the height is 4 units. To find the area, you would just do 5 times 6 times 4, okay? Five times 6 is 30. 30 times 4 is 120. In units cubed. We need to make a note of that, all right? Volume is measured in units cubed, or with the little 3. Okay, and the reason is because I want to talk about what this answer means. This means that I could fit 120 little cubes into this box right here. Okay, if I had whatever the unit is, if I had unit cubed, I could fit 120 of them into that box, and that's why we use that little 3 right there to show that it's cubed. The other way to think about it is we're multiplying 3 numbers together, and that's why we put that units cubed right there. Okay. Let's do one more example, all right? So I want to show you how to solve one more type of problem. All right, I'm going to draw me one more rectangular prism up here. You're getting practice today, drawing your 3D shapes. And remember, don't hesitate to pause me. Oh, goodness. I think I like the two of them. Okay, so here we have a 3-dimensional rectangular prism. I'm going to label the base 10, and we're going to do inches. We're going to say the base is 10 inches, and the width is 4 inches. And I'm not going to tell you what the height is, all right? But I am going to tell you what the volume is. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you that the volume is, how about, so my question for you is, what is the height? All right. You will see some problems like this. When I'm going to give you the length, I'll give you the width. I need you to try to figure out what the height is. Okay, so think about some strategies for how you can solve that type of problem. Okay, I'm not going to tell you because we're going to do it in class, but I want to show it to you, and I want you to think about it. How could you figure out what that height is? All right, when you know 2 of the sides, but you don't know the 3rd side. Okay. All right, we'll keep working on this in class. We'll practice with it for a few days, and you can always, ask me questions or ask me for clarification whenever you need it. Okay. Make sure you have all this stuff down in your notes. If you know the answer to this, if you know how to solve it, write it down. All right, and be ready to share that out with the whole class. Okay. All right. You guys are awesome. I'll see you later.